Hello, and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your Hank Tim McLovin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka, how are you?
Tim, it's been 2 weeks since we've done the show together.
And it's the new year.
And listen,
It's been a whole year since we've done the show together.
No, Tim, it has not.
It was once 2024, but is now...
It was once 2024, but now you suck.
What the fuck? I don't suck, you stupid bitch.
That's a song.
No,
That's a hymn. I learned that in church.
You didn't learn shit in church. In fact, when you go into church, your skin burns because you are Jewish.
The devil. Oh, yes.
And the devil, for sure. But, Myka, it's the new year.
Yeah, I heard you say that. It's actually not. It's the day before New Year's when we're recording this.
Yeah, but...
I've ruined the illusion.
Myka, this is going to come out on New Year's Day, you fool.
Look how upset he is.
I had a whole New Year's thing going.
Oh, okay. Well, Happy New Year's, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us in 2025. We made it.
We made it. Yes, we did.
I didn't think we'd get here, you know? I thought the drones were going to fucking nuke New York. Isn't that one of those tongue twisters you're supposed to say before you're in a play?
Nuke New York.
They'll nuke New York.
Drones nuke New York.
Yeah.
Naked nudes nuke New York.
Red alert, yellow alert. Red alert, yellow alert.
That's right. The nukes were there. Were not nuke sniffing drones. In fact, now the word on the street is that the drones are out there searching for plasmoids.
What?
Have you not seen these plasmoids?
The only person I know talk about the plasmoids was the makeup woman at Tim Dillon's taping, and everyone looked at her like she was insane. And that was at the mothership. Do you have any idea how fucking half-cocked you have to be to say the craziest, dumbest shit at the mothership?
Well, I heard about the plasmoids from tall Asian comedian Jason Choi.
Even Joe Rogan was like, "Why are you here?"
She goes, "I do makeup," and patted him on the head.
It was so beautiful because he's such a great guy. He like talks to everybody like, you know, like everyone has a reason to be there and they're cool. And then like after a few sentences, he like started clicking. He's like, "Oh, she's not one of us."
Well, it's the plasmoids now. That's what I've been hearing from tall Asian comedian Jason Choi. So if anyone wants to fucking bring it up, you talk to that boy Choi.
Do the plasmoids want you to have that annoying game show announcer voice at the top of every episode?
Yes, actually, that is the one intel that the drones have gotten is that they do want that.
Because 2025 for me is going to be all about pleasing AI and our new AI overlords and the aliens and plasmoids. So you humans are number 3, and thank you so much for joining us. And if the algorithm continues to let you watch our show, congratulations.
2025 for me is probably going to be all about me being everything.
That's a man who hasn't thought about this at all. Could not think about his future far enough to be in the present.
I'm going to be everything in 2025.
No,
That's
everything.
That's it.
You're going to be pedophiles?
Well,
oh shit, Tim! What the fuck? I can't believe you just admitted that live on the fucking show. That's pre-taped.
Everything but a couple of stuff.
But a couple of stuff.
That's right.
Oh, you're not going to be a pedophile or a Nobel Prize winner, and everything else is you?
No, yeah.
Are you going to be Steve Irwin?
Oh, why? Yes, I am, boy, crikey.
Dude, that's what we should do. We should do like really corny Halloween 2025. You could be Steve Irwin and I'll be the Stingray.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I mean, you do pierce my heart with your words on a very regular basis.
Oh, Tim.
Well, gang, I wanted to tell you about my holidays. It was a jam-packed, fun holidays that Myka faked an illness.
Was it jam-packed and fun? I was uninvited from Tim's family's Christmas this year.
You were faking an illness, so you didn't have to go.
How dare you? Your mom listens to this podcast. And you know there's going to be a piece of her that believes this now.
No.
While I was miserably sick at home.
Myka probably got COVID from the mothership.
I could have gotten it from first class.
Oh, yes.
But none of those motherfuckers cough. You know, people in first class don't cough when they have COVID.
I do. I cough all over first class, and people are like, we knew he's not one of us.
You're an upgrade. Upgrades don't count. Actually, oh my God, my way home, the woman was an upgrade.
You think you got it from one of the steerage fucking pieces of shit?
It was so crazy because she looked like a first class person. She looked all like waspy and stuff. It was but then she like left her husband behind and she was pregnant. I was like, oh, when you're a husband and wife team and your wife is pregnant, you gotta let her have the upgrade, brother.
Oh yeah, remember when we wanted to sit together and that guy was like, no, my wife and I have to sit with our child in fucking steerage. Because you got upgraded to first class, but you don't like to fly alone if you don't have to?
Yeah, now I'd do it.
Now you do it, but we asked the guy, we were like, hey, do you want our first class seat? And he's like, no, I have to sit with my wife. I was like, why don't you give your wife the seat?
Yeah, he's like, because I can't sit alone with my kid and coach.
yeah, what a fucking asshole.
Honestly, who wants to sit alone with anyone's kid and coach?
I know.
Tim does, because he's a fucking pedophile.
I do not, and I am not, and that is
Are we?
not
Do we get
true.
demonetized 2025?
I mean, you got to say PDF file.
Oh, okay.
And
can we fix that?
We're not monetized yet. We still got it. 2025. My goal in 2025.
We can't even get demonetized.
We have to get to 1,000 subscribers. We only have 850 right now.
That's close enough. We could have that many subscribers by the time.
We have the listening time. We just need the subscribers.
Because like I got over 1,000 followers on OnlyFans just today.
Well, send them over here. Be like, check out my spicy new content on YouTube.
Are we still in catching up? Are you about to talk about your holidays?
I was gonna talk about my holidays. Got to do a theater, fucking crush, buried Sheen.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Buried Sheen.
Yep, I went up.
Did you really?
I went up first show, absolutely destroyed the place. Sheen went up after me. It was like the place was empty when he was on stage. It was so sad to see. Second show did a little worse than the first show, but people were yelling out and heckling while I was on stage. And there were 1,800 people in there, and you're like, well, you can't fucking yell.
What were they heckling? They were like, where's Jeff? Where's Jeff Sheen? We heard he was going to be a killer opener. Who's this fat F slur?
No, they didn't
Who's
say
this
that.
PDF file?
They did not say anything about that either. They were like, I was like, I'm from Indiana. And they were yelling out towns.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Portage. And they were like yelling about, it's just Indiana stuff, yelling at me.
See, that's your fault for being from Indiana and for going to Indiana.
Yeah, but it was a fun time. Great show. Shows were great. Everyone had a nice time. Then I hung out with my family, ate some good food, went to Andrew's house for a Christmas party, and the weatherman came, and his wife.
Andrew's friends with the weatherman?
Andrew's friends with the weatherman, and the weatherman.
I didn't know he knew any Jews.
No. The weatherman is cool, unlike regular Jews. This guy's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And his wife comes in, she's all decked out in her...
Clouds. Was she wearing a wintry mix?
Yeah, she was wearing a wintry mix and she was slipping all over the place. She was decked out in all her Christmas stuff, and she looks at me and Paul Krebs were sitting on the couch like right as you walk in. She looked at us, she goes, am I overdressed?
That is brutal. Wow. You guys don't know who Paul Krebs is because he's just one person that you don't fucking know. Why do you keep name dropping nobodies? That is absolutely insane.
You can name drop
You could just
Paul
say,
Krebs.
and me and my loser friend. Who is
Paul Krebs.
You say it, when you say it like that, it makes it think that people watching the show are like, wait, am I supposed to fucking know who Paul Krebs is?
Yes, he's my loser friend. And boy, is he a loser. He's got a whole family, mixed race, disgusting stuff. What?
Now we're demonetized. You can't mention mixed race family.
Yes, you can. You can if you say that
Not
they're
in
gross.
Trump's America.
No, that's right. No, in Trump's America, you got to say it's gross.
No, you got to get them all H-1B visas.
What does that mean?
Damn it, keep up.
Oh, okay. Anyways, Paul and I were
You
sitting
don't know
there.
what's going on at all in the world. You're just going to parties with weathermen, just pretending like the world isn't happening around you.
Yeah. I was on stage at barbershop though, and this girl was like, Indiana's so boring. I go, if Indiana was so fucking boring, why did I go to a party with the fucking weatherman? Anyone in here go to a party with the weatherman? I didn't fucking think so, losers. Anyway, so I'm talking to his wife, and I told his wife, I go, they have us sit here and look like shit so that you feel pretty good about yourself with the rest of the night.
Yeah, you're like, me and Krebs are the gargoyles.
Yeah, we look.
We sit outside the house to scare away the riffraff.
And then Krebs was saying horrible stuff about women the rest of the night, and we had a great time. Anyways, Myka.
What kind of an end to the story is that? What the fuck? What kind of horrible things did he say about women? Why would we even bring that up?
I don't know. I was trying to get him canceled.
You can't cancel him. He's a nobody. You get canceled. He's a nobody. He will disappear back into obscurity.
Yeah,
he
I
was
didn't
lucky
think
the
that-
weatherman's wife even noticed he was there.
That's true. But it was fun. And yeah, I had fun time. Got to see my family. Got to see little Shermit. You missed out on Shermit.
Yeah, I don't care.
She was being, no, you care. She was being cute as fuck.
Yeah.
She finally liked me. She'd go, Uncle Tim, chase me. And then me and my dad would chase.
Your
wrong,
Honor, she
wrong,
said that.
wrong,
Your
wrong,
Honor,
wrong,
she
wrong,
told me
wrong.
to chase her.
Your Honor, this is not actually a court of law. And then, they have the dog, Mabel. Second Mabel in my life. Second
Do you
dog,
think they
Mabel.
actually have PDF files at pedophile court?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
They have to because everything's like automated and digital now.
Cool point.
So then she would yell at the dog. She'd go, Mabel, chase me. And then Mabel didn't know because she was a dog. But then she would just run after her anyways. And then she'd just go, Mabel's coming. And it was the cutest little shit I've ever seen in my life. She was being a cutie, and it was a nice time. We had a nice little time.
Wow, Tim, that was heartwarming.
Got some more art from our house from my sister-in-law, Laurie.
Yep, good.
She let us pick some art, and then she gave me a free one, and I told her I'd give her a plug on the pod.
Oh yeah, I got to pick the art. It wasn't the one Tim wanted, so then we got 2 pieces of art.
Yeah, the one I wanted, of course, had a tiger on it because I am Italian. And Myka wanted the gummy bear one. We didn't bring them down here because I forgot, but that's fucking fine. But Myka...
Does she listen to the pod?
What?
Does she listen to the pod?
No, I don't
How
think...
will she know when she gets a plug?
Well, Jack said, will you please give her a plug on the pod? And I said, sure, absolutely.
She also does commissions and stuff. So, like, if you, like, she did a portrait of Toe.
It's
and
great.
It's fucking awesome. So,
Yeah.
I know Christmas is over, but maybe you fucked up, and this is a good way to get out of the doghouse.
You can check her out at More Than Portraits, Moore, Than Portraits. She's got an Etsy page.
All right,
She's got a
that's enough.
Facebook. She's
No.
got an Instagram.
All right, we can stop talking about this. Nobody's doing this.
Anyways, just check out More Than Portraits. Myka, I'm being nice to my sister-in-law.
For like 5 fucking minutes on our brand new pod of
It's
the
been
year,
like 30 seconds.
I felt like forever.
Anyways, they're nice paintings.
And you're like talking about like the fucking baby and all this shit nobody gives a fuck about.
Because you weren't
Nobody-
there because you faked an illness. Everyone gives a fuck about the little
You're
baby.
basically showing vacation photos to a room full of bored in-laws. This is insane.
Myka, I'm
Nobody
just trying to
cares.
catch up with everyone. I'm doing catching up. I was trying to run through it pretty fast.
It's so slow. And then she chased the dog.
It was
and then
cute.
The dog
It was
ate some
cute.
ham.
It was so cute. She was so fucking cute.
I bet none of you guys have cute nieces.
No, all our fans are fucking ugly assholes with ugly families.
Yeah. Sorry about it.
JK.
Anyways, if you'd like to see pictures of Tim's cute niece, you can find them on his PDF files.
No, wrong, Myka. You're a wrong motherfucker. All right.
You can see him at moreart.com.
More Than Portraits.
More than portraits.com.
Moore.
It's more than portraits. It's also pictures. Wink, wink.
Myka, no, enough. Anyways, what about you? Did you do anything exciting over the break while you were supposed to be with my family?
No, I was fucking sick as shit, and I just had to sit at home and be disgusting and gross. I watched a lot of Law and Order SVU, and I slept a lot.
I wonder why you were watching Law and Order SVU. Maybe to learn how to get away with your crimes. And now, who's the PDF file, you fool?
I also worked the whole time. I never stopped that grind. But I did have my LMAOF set come out today.
Oh, are we into plugs then? Because
No,
that's
this is-
later in the show.
This could be now.
All right.
But it's also not. Tim, fuck you. Fuck you actually all the way.
You did this to me the other week, you fucking asshole.
I was about to tell a story about what happened.
Okay, well, tell it with the mic closer to your mouth.
Okay, so as I...
Not right in it.
So I've talked about this on other episodes. I've got this an OnlyFans set that comes out, and I get these fucking losers all up in my things. And like, so this one guy, the guy who kept being like, "Oh, I'm so close to coming, and finally he messages me. I put on a tip filter. I don't know why they didn't tell me about this from the beginning. People have to send you money before they send you stupid messages. I'm like, this is a fucking godsend, right?
Oh, wow. Go on.
What? What the fuck?
I thought it was neat that's its
No,
function.
you didn't. No, that's not what just happened. That was you having to be quiet for 2 fucking seconds, and you had a verbal panic attack.
Go
What the
on.
fuck?
Tell your little tale.
Do you think this is more or less interesting than the time you saw a child?
I think it's equal. Go ahead.
It's fucking not.
Go ahead. Tell your little story.
So then he has to start tipping me to talk to me, and he's like, hey, listen, if you're not into this stuff, just let me know. And I'm like, well, I would think that me not responding to you ever is a pretty clear indicator that I'm not fucking into your weird shit, right?
Right.
So finally I just write back, I'm like, let me just settle this once and for all in case he actually is a sub 70 IQ, you know? And so I was just like, yeah, man, I'm not into this. I'm not a sex worker.
Okay.
And then he's like, I guess I'm going to be coming on my own tonight with my really hard dick. I'm like, bro.
Yes, let's go. Got your ass. And
Bro.
he finally got you.
And he has since then sent, I was like, you sent me $8 to tell me that, you know, at this point, because he's like $1 each message, $5 sometimes. And now today he sent me like, I don't know, $20 worth of messages telling me how bummed he is that he can't. I'm like, whatever, dude. It's fucking, you guys out there, men, you are animals.
Keep sending your messages. Keep clicking away $1 at a time.
People are like, why do you hate men so much? I'm like, not all of them, but some of you are so much worse than women. It's insane. The dumbest people alive.
Okay, but what about these women that lie about being sexually assaulted?
Tim. Yeah, but they don't pay to do it. They get paid. You don't think? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that's not dumb. That's crafty.
Absolutely, Myka. I couldn't agree more. Well, that's pretty cool, and that story was very boring, much like my story.
No, it was not. Don't tank the pod. Tim's like, I really believe our pod can be successful. Anyway, any perceived slight, I'm going to double back twice upon your ass.
You better believe it, bitch.
This is how we fail. I am also going to be starting a new podcast soon, and as its success soars, Tim can watch on.
Are you allowed to announce what you're doing?
I don't know.
Should you wait a little bit, or?
Yeah, I should probably wait until I confirm it, but big things are
wow.
coming.
It's incredible big stuff coming soon for Myka Fox here.
Oh, it's you texting me.
Yeah, it was me texting you because we got to get into our next bit. Hot take of the week.
Hot take of the week. Oh my God. Do I have a good one? A nice holiday hot take for you guys.
Holiday. Wait. I've got a hot take for you. It's a holiday hot take. And if you listen to it all the way through, you'll find out if you were right or wrong. That sucked.
That was really good.
Shut up.
Okay, so a family's Christmas portrait is going viral.
It is?
For the wrong reasons.
Jeez.
In a TikTok video, a mother and nursing student Taylor Okay.
What do you mean?
I'm trying. Well,
oh my God! Can you read?
I'm trying to skim stuff.
Don't skim. Just read the whole thing like I do.
It's too much. Okay, so basically, there's a portrait of her and her family went viral. She got brand new pajamas for everyone in the family to wear for their Christmas Day portrait.
You can see through them.
No.
Full bush.
Tim?
What?
It's all bush. They're made of her bush hairs.
Oh, good Lord.
She combed them into a knit.
Toe's running in there because it all smells like a fucking fish factory. Go ahead.
Ew.
What?
A fish factory?
Yeah.
Where they make the fish?
Sure.
Okay. All right. I think they're farms, Tim.
Whatever. Who gives a fucking shit?
Anyway, she gets new pajamas for her husband, and her 2 kids. But not one for her stepkid.
Oh!
So he's wearing his pajamas from the previous year in the photo that they took for Christmas Day.
That's awesome.
It's fucking awesome. And believe it or not, the internet got mad at her for leaving.
Did she do it as a joke? Like, is it like, was the stepkid in on it?
I don't know because I forgot to read through this whole thing before we got on.
Oh, cool. Good job. And this is why we're succeeding, because Myka's taking her portions of the show and really doing a lot with them. Also, here's a mug with my dad on it.
Oh.
Christmas mug from my dad.
So, okay, apparently. So, do you think she was right or wrong for doing this? Let's hot take it.
If it's a bit, it's funny.
It's not a bit.
Then she's wrong to do it. She should include.
Wait, I gotta show you this picture of this kid too. It's really.
I, of course, am big into including the stepkids. You know that about me. Oh, no.
You got to post this on the thing, too.
All right. You got to send it to me.
Yeah.
Well, I, of course, am big into including the stepkids. I include Jack's stepkids into stuff. I gave them each the same amount of stuff I gave Charlotte, and I like them both. And I think you got to treat them the same, even though I do have a hilarious bit about it. But you got to keep it all the same, I think. If you have a stepkid, you got to treat them the same as your regular kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's really funny. You don't have to treat them the same. I don't know. Listen, apparently what happened is that kid she thought was supposed to be with their mom this winter, so she was like not planning. So they got a whole professional portrait taken. So he wasn't supposed to be there that day, but then he was. So then she included him in the photo. But it's like, listen, bitch, you got to get him one of those pajamas anyways.
Yeah, I think he got. I mean, unless he's spending the whole Christmas season with his mom or whatever, but.
Yeah,
I think you should. Get. Why is your volume always on?
I don't know.
Like
it always does that.
Person on the train.
What on the train, Tim?
What person
on the train?
A different kind of person.
Did you guys could hear the pause? You could hear it. If you go back, you can watch him not say what he was thinking.
It's a new year. I'm bettering myself.
Oh my god.
Anyways, you're like a person on the train. So I just think that they got to treat them the same. And I think even if they get matching pajamas and they all then have matching pajamas, they should get the stepkid matching pajamas. So if they ever wear them again, the stepkid has them.
Oh, and apparently that was like the girlfriend. So I don't know who those other two kids were. Maybe she's a baby mama. I don't know what the situation was. Why there's so many fucking kids.
Well, it's so good that you did the research and read it and then yelled at me about the pod failing when I've done all of the work today to get everything together for the pod. And you've done
all of the work. All of the work. I brought the charm.
What charm? You called me a fucking pedo for fucking like 10 minutes.
That's helpful.
You stole that from when I did it to Gary Madeira on the.
I stole the bit about calling someone a pedo?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Yes.
Oh my! Do you know what you sound like? You sound like the 5,000 comedians were like, the time between Christmas and New Year's is, I call it the taint. I'm like, oh, you call it that? And meanwhile, 50 different comics come out with a post saying, I call it the taint. It's like, I don't think you call it the taint. I think everyone calls it the taint.
They stole my bit about having to get a switch.
What?
You remember?
No, I don't.
When I started comedy and was doing all black rooms, every other black comedian had a bit about having to go get a switch and getting beat by their mom.
Oh, I kept thinking Nintendo Switch.
One guy goes, my mama beat me with anything. One time she beat me with a pan with the chicken still in it.
That's funny. That is funny.
That was Alex Ortiz.
That's empirically funny.
Look up Alex Ortiz and see what he calls himself. I can't say it.
No.
It's a mix of two slurs.
Damn. The mulatto of slurs.
Oh my God, it's a wild one. It's a wild one.
Anyway, fun hot take. We'll post the photo and you guys can take a look, see what you think. Sorry I didn't do that much research. I forgot to read that article.
Wow, incredible stuff, Myka. Thank you. And
I could read the whole fucking thing, but that would suck.
And now, who's excited for Myka's new podcast, where she's going to have to do a lot of work for it? Ding, 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 ding. It's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin.
Tim, we said we were going to revamp the pod, and that does not include the news. The news is obviously the worst part of the show.
Sinkhole in New Jersey keeps I-80 closed after a section collapsed into an abandoned mine. Whoa. Thank God that mine was abandoned, or else a bunch of miners would have been hurt, and then a few of our pedo friends would have been upset. They hate when miners are hurt, you know? They like them all pristine.
Wow, that was a long walk down a fucking sinkhole.
Wharton, New Jersey.
No, Tim, we're done.
Road crews are repairing a short stretch of Interstate 80 in the northern New Jersey on Friday, where a sinkhole forced the eastbound lanes to shut down, but it was still unknown when they will be reopened.
Okay.
This could be big for our man, New Jersey Greg.
It could be big. Maybe he was lost on the tracks. Did anyone die?
The highway guardrail still hung suspended in the air across the gaping 40-foot wide. Oof, that's a big gape. Yeah. Which opened when an abandoned mine collapsed under the highway right shoulder. Oh, Jesus, AP Press. I don't want to subscribe. According to the New Jersey Department of Transportation.
Enough. There's no more to the story.
What do you mean? There's tons more. Like, check this out. The sinkhole is forced motorists to take a short detour near Wharton.
I hate you so much.
That's so...
You're so annoying. You're the most annoying person who was ever lived. Why are you torturing me?
Which is about...
It's 2025. Why are we doing this?
Which is about 40 miles or 64 kilometers west of New York City.
When this segment started, we were such different people, Tim. I can't do this anymore.
How are we different people? I was just as annoying then as I am now.
I've changed.
You have?
Yes.
I don't think that's true. Do you want to hear more?
No.
Okay, well, check this out. Crews have stabilized the area and started excavating. Good word reading, Tim. It looks like evacuating, so it tricks you a little. What?
Can we move on, please?
Sure, in just a minute. They will work around the clock to repair the roadway, the highway department said Friday.
What the fuck?
Oh, man. We only have one more paragraph. The timing of when the eastbound lanes will be...
You can do it. Sound it out.
The timing of when the eastbound lanes will upon.
No.
That's what it says. The timing when the eastbound lanes will upon.
This is... So a moron wrote this and a moron's reading it? We can't do this.
That's a real twofer. Is a double trouble is what I wanted to say.
We're done.
Depends on how extensive the repairs will be in upcoming weather, the department said. Drivers should continue to expect delays and use alternative routes.
Wow, that was the most interesting story of the year.
And then it just keeps going with ads.
It's crazy that in 2024, nothing happened. In December 2024, nothing happened except a sinkhole on a road in New Jersey.
Man, a sinkhole, and that story was a real stinkhole.
Yeah, it sucked.
But we got through it, and isn't that what it's about?
No, why are we getting through anything? Why would we do that?
I don't know, but we have to get through this next year of 2025, and to do that, we should come up with some new resolutions.
Oh, shit. Did you come up with some?
Well, Myka, we all know that this show is run basically by Parade.com.
That's right. Thank you, Parade.com.
So Parade.com is, if you check out the Patreon, patreon.com/greathang, we've done many a quiz that has been found on Parade.com, and they are unhinged.
They are bad. They're very bad.
And now I've started bringing in other comedians to do the quizzes. So, what happened?
What is this?
I don't know. Let me see it. Oh, it looks like a piece of fuzz.
No, I think... Oh, it's the hair from your button. That's so... Anyway.
What the fuck,
There's
Myka?
Shit coming. There was like...
I don't edit this. You can't just be pulling fucking fuzz and being like, what the fuck?
It was fucking weird. There's trash stuck to your shirt.
Well,
that's trash stuck to your shirt.
That's good. I'm trying to become a trash man this year. They have good benefits. All right. So, yes. I went on Parade.com. And recently we have an episode out with me and Mitchell Potts where we went over a little bit of the list. It's a great episode. You can check it out at patreon.com/greathang. But I found some of the best ones, and I wanted to get your take on these, Myka. Here we go.
So maybe because you and I privately have decided we're going to set some 2025 goals and go over them in the new year.
Some 5-year goals that we're going to have on the very day this podcast comes out.
Because really, you can't really get that much done in a year, but you can get a lot done in 5 years. And usually at the end of 5 years, I'm like, I'm nowhere better off than I was 5 years ago.
Oh, at the end of this next at 2030,
you better be better.
You're going to see me. I'm going to be shining so fucking bright. Oh my God. I'm going to be tan like fucking George Hamilton.
Tim's all like,
I'm
a be.
Yes, Will I am. All right, here we go. Talk to yourself with kindness.
Ugh, next.
We aim to be nice to others, but then criticize ourselves relentlessly. Stop. Think nicer things about yourself. What do you think about that one? That was number 18 on the list.
To talk kinder to yourself. So basically, they're like, if you're going to be a psychopath talking to yourself, just say nice shit. Yes. That could actually get you out of a jam. Is that the new put Bluetooth on homeless people?
It could be. And Jeff Sheen has a we should give homeless people phones bit.
Wow, he is so out of touch.
Very hacky.
What a hacky thing. But maybe tell the people muttering to themselves to just say positive affirmations. That could be a bit.
That could be a bit. And you know about the time I got in trouble at TaskRabbit because I was talking to myself and I didn't know that the lady was in the room.
Yeah.
Did I tell you this?
But yeah, you did. Of course you told me this.
So I was.
There isn't a thing that's happened to you in the world you haven't said out loud to me.
I probably told it on the pod too, but I was putting together like some IKEA furniture for this lady and I missed like a middle piece. And I thought I was in the room by myself and I was listening to my headphones and I go, Tim, you fat fucking blank R slur. I go, how do you fuck that up, you fucking R slur? And the woman goes, excuse me? And I go, oh, ugh. Sorry, I talk to myself when I'm working. My bad, I didn't know you were in here.
She must have been, she was like, had her finger on the 9.
Yeah. I still got a 5-star review. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, that's because she was like, you did pretty good for an arsler.
Yeah, he did. He did a good job. He put it all together. He actually fucked up and then got it done within an hour. So
Yeah,
pretty
that is
good.
pretty good.
All right, so that's the first one. So
Are you gonna talk kinder to yourself?
I'm trying to do that because you told me that if I keep calling myself a loser, I will be a loser.
That's right. They call it spell casting because I don't know what that phrase is, but like basically you are what you say.
All right.
Supposedly. Yeah, so like give me some of your positive affirmations that you're going to say to yourself.
I said I'm not poor. I'm not a fat poor boy.
No, you're not supposed to use the word not because it's like you're still saying the things. You're supposed to say things like I am rich. Money comes to me easily.
I'm a skinny rich bitch that lives her life and is everything.
Yeah, I am in a fit, healthy body and I make money easily. Say shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it later.
Okay.
All right. This one was number 20.
I'll say things like, I am dating the best guy in the world. He's very smart.
Wow. I can't wait for that to happen for you. Number 27.
Yeah.
Let go of grudges.
Ooh, okay.
Wouldn't it be nice to start 2025 with a clean slate? Leave hate behind. Anger is so 2024.
Ugh. Whoever wrote that sucks. The AI bot who wrote that is a real catty bitch.
I love grudges. I have so many.
Yeah, are you going to leave any behind?
No. They fuel me.
Here's the thing. When you leave grudges behind, what's left?
That's life is not worth living unless you have someone to fucking stick it to.
Like, what they're talking about is ego death. We are nothing if not our memories. If you just fucking cancel everything that's happened before, then we are basically babies upon the earth.
Wow.
Right? What are we, just
sure.
nothing? We're just nothing? We start every day from scratch? Oh, what is this, a cup? How do I get, sploosh over my head? You can't just forget everything.
Yeah, that's true. You can't just forget everything. And then if you do forget everything, what? You just got a cup? You go sploosh over your head?
That's right.
Damn.
Let go of grudges.
Let go of grudges? How about you let go of these nuts?
That's right.
Parade.com?
Yeah. Slob on my knob,
yeah,
bitch.
slob on it. Spit on my cat. You remember that?
The female answer to it?
The female answer to it by LeChat. Slob on my cat.
Yeah.
Get it nice and wet. Check in with me. Holla at LeChat. Anyways. LeChat big now. Le group chat.
Yeah.
31. Travel somewhere without posting about it on social media.
See, this is one catty fucking whore. Instead of saying the thing where it's like, take a social media break, which actually probably would be very good for everyone except for you and me who's trying to build a fucking career and there's no fucking days off when you're in the grind set.
Grindset mindset, gotta get them followers. Go ahead.
Right. But like, yeah, I mean, this is for normal people who do not, our entire careers are built off of grudges and social media.
Mm-hmm. And the comedian's brain is wired to post.
Honestly, I fucking hate to post, and I'm constantly getting yelled at to post. That hair is supposed to be there. It's mine.
Comedians are constantly, the comedian mind used to be like, what is an observation? What can I find funny?
What is an observation? That's Tim's Google search.
But
what is an observation? What the fuck?
But now the comedian mind is, how do I get followers? How do I do an observation for followers?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, I would say take that resolution and pare it down a little bit and just be like, take a vacation.
Yes.
And don't worry about the social media. Just take a vacation. I never go on vacation. I didn't even go on vacation for Christmas. I sat home with COVID and edited Tim's special.
Yeah. Not my special. A better Tim. Okay, you're talking about going on vacation. What about this?
Yeah.
Travel somewhere with no map.
Yeah, no shit. No, who's done that since 2010? What are you talking about?
They're like,
your smartphone has all the answers. Why would you have a map?
No, but they
What
mean
the fuck?
don't
Without a
even
map.
use
Oh, okay, should I also not bring my compass?
Myka, don't be fucking dense. They also mean don't use your phone map, you fool.
Should I also not travel there by horse and buggy?
Yes. Well, I saw a horse and buggy when I was in northern Indiana. Myka missed it.
Oh, cool story. He keeps being like, you missed the horse and buggy. You missed it, bitch.
It was haunting.
Oh, no.
It was all black. It was an all black buggy, all black horse, and there was like getting night out, and the horse was breathing, and big fucking steam was coming out of its face.
Oh, shit. Do you think it was Ebenezer Scrooge?
He said, "What day is it?" I said, "It's Christmas Day." He goes, "Here, take this. Get the largest goose you can find."
He's like,
a Christmas goose it is.
Oh, look, it's obese Tim.
It's Obesity Tim. Oh, actually, you don't get any goose. You're on a diet.
Okay, but yeah, don't take a map. So basically, they want you to, what, just be in everyone's fucking way?
Yeah, just be out. Go advent. It didn't have anything here. It wanted you to click to some influencer or something.
Do you know how fucking annoying that is? I used to live in Soho, and there's just like full of tourists, and you'd walk around and you'd get like tapped on the shoulder a million times being like, how do I get to Broadway? How do I get to Canal Street? And I'm like, you are holding the answer in your fucking hand. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to score drugs.
Right.
Don't go anywhere without a map. That's absurd. Leave the people alone.
Here's the thing. I will help you if I actively see that you're looking on a map and I know you're lost. Like I saw this Irish couple. I was on the E train and I was going to Queens, and they were like, "I don't know." I can't do Irish accent, but they're like, "I don't know when we're gonna get to the Twin Towers." They wanted to get to the.
Well, I hope you got a time machine. Is that what you said?
No, I go, "Hey gang, you're going the absolute wrong way."
Yeah.
I go,
you have to take a plane to get there.
I go, "You got to get off here, hop back in a time machine to 2001 and crash your way right into them." But I go, "You got to go up and around." They're like, "You're so nice." And I was like, I just couldn't watch them take the train all the way to the end and then have to get back on. Even though it would have been fun to do, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, and also, if you're going to be looking at it, first of all, take a map, have the directions, figure out where you're going, and then step to the fucking side.
Yeah.
Don't look at it in the middle of the road. Step to the side if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, always step to the side. That's a big thing. And that should be a lot of people's New Year's resolution.
New Year's resolution should be get the fuck out of people's way.
What about this one, though, Myka?
Okay.
Get yourself back in someone's life. Send a handwritten letter. Nobody does this anymore. And it's such a thoughtful, genuine gesture. Make somebody's day.
That's interesting. You know, I wrote a handwritten letter today at the post office because the post office guy made me get out of line and write everything out by hand. He's like, go write it down on a piece of scrap paper. So I look around the thing. There's no fucking pen in the post office because for some reason people are stealing pens from the post office. Still.
Yes, it's a nice place to get pens.
And so I like jump back in line. I'm like, there's no fucking pens. He's like, go look around. I was like, where do you think I've fucking been? Yeah. I'm not going to leave the post after he made me wait in line for half an hour, right? So then he hands me a pen, like puts a whole thing on it, and he's like, write it down on a piece of paper. So I do. And he's like, this isn't a scrap piece of paper. There's no scrap piece of paper. Anyway,
what does it matter if it's a scrap piece of paper or not?
Because he didn't want me to waste the forms. But I'm like, well, I've already wasted the form and we're right here and there's a million people waiting. So how about you, for everyone's sake, we just fucking move it along.
Right.
So then he went and found a fucking scrap piece of paper and made me get out of line and rewrite it again. And anyway, he's a pedantic little fuck. And I hope leave grudges in 2024. Anyway, the point is, I already sent a handwritten note and it was unappreciated.
Damn. All right. So that's a good one. Send a handwritten note is a good one. Are you going to
write one? Tim's
no.
will just be like fucking chicken scratching.
Dear Santa.
Dear Santa.
I sent it to Santa. Dear Santa, please send me a nicer girlfriend. All right. 45. This is number 45.
He's like, does that mean Myka's single? He'll say.
Oh, no. Mrs. Claus? He's stepping out on Mrs. Claus?
Are you fucking kidding me? How are you going to explain, yeah, I've been to everyone's house tonight?
You know he's an elf. Santa's like the jolly old elf. He's a big elf. You're going to fuck an elf?
Are you feeling insecure about this?
Thank God you're Jewish. He'd never touch you, but Jesus Christ. What about this? Number 45.
Why can't an elf touch a Jew? What are you talking about?
Because you don't have the Christmas spirit inside of you, and he won't be the one to put it there.
Dude, there wouldn't be a Christmas without Jews, and those are facts.
But you didn't. I guess Jesus was the king of Jews.
Yes.
Do something that scares you. Practice a little bravery, it says. What am I going to be, friends with a bee? I'm going to go find a bee and be its best friend?
I try to do something like that all the time. That's not a resolution I have to make. I always like to challenge myself. It's one of my more, it's one of my values in my value system is to challenge myself. I don't know if that's doing something scary.
Yeah, if I did something scary, I'd have to go put my hand in like a bee's nest.
Otherwise, you're not afraid of anything but bees' nests?
I'm not afraid of... Well, I tried to talk to this dog that had a muzzle on its mouth, and it barked at me, and then all the black guys laughed. And because I said, oh, fuck!
When was this?
A few weeks ago. It was scary as hell. It was a big fucking Rottweiler.
Yeah. That's the only thing that scares you?
Oh, everything scares me.
I was like, what are you talking about? A million things. I'm like, oh, you should go do that. You're like, it's embarrassing.
Well, I don't want to be embarrassed ever.
Well, that's the same thing. It's a fear of being embarrassed.
Well, I'll do something embarrassing. I'll show hole. Here we go. Well, that was it. What do you think about those?
No, you will not. I don't even think you physically could.
I could do it.
No, I don't think there's an exposure.
Oh, that we'll see it?
Yeah.
Behind the blood.
Behind the blood and gore.
What do you think about those, Myka?
I think they're not bad. Travel somewhere without a map, I think, is a miss. It's a big miss.
Swing and a miss, parade.com.
I mean, get to an area, you should explore without being, beholden to the map, but I don't think you should be in everyone's fucking way and just be lost the whole time. Oh, it's kind of fun to be lost. Actually, some of my best adventures were before Google Maps.
I get lost so easily, even with maps. I wouldn't even need... I get a map, I'm lost anyways.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was in San Francisco? This is a fucking crazy story. This is straight from a movie. I was in San Francisco and
RoboCop was there.
Yeah. Me and a friend, we really, really had to pee and we're trying to find a bar or something, but we were 17, 18, so we also couldn't get into bars, right? And so we're just trying to get into any building to pee, and I opened the door into this building, and for some reason the door was the back of a stage, and I walk right out onto a stage where there was a rap cipher going on.
Oh shit.
And everyone's like, oh, and it's just me, this fucking little girl, and I'm like, hey, but I was fucking shit-faced, so I was pretty chill about it, and I was like, hey, I'm here to pee or whatever, and they were like, not till you drop some bars, and I was like,
you had to drop bars?
I had to fucking drop bars to pee, and they I fucking spit because I was drunk as fuck. I'm sure it wasn't good, but I'm pretty sure it ended in rhymes, and then they let me go pee.
My name's Myka Fox, and I'm here to say that my bladder's full each and every day. I gotta drop these bars so I can piss, and then I'll see y'all on the fuck.
They would have never let you piss. They'd
have fucking.
You would have shit your pants by then.
My name's Tim McLaughlin, and I'm here to say I gotta take a shit, but not in my pants today.
Wow.
I'm pretty good at rapping.
Yeah.
Myka, speaking of good stuff, it's the best segment of the show. Reviews for the podcast. This is where you can go on Apple iTunes and write a 5-star review, and we have a new 5-star review on Apple. I told you we had one 2 weeks ago, but it just hadn't loaded yet. Good up, soldier, with a salute emoji. This is from Diggy Lifts.
Hell yeah, Diggy Lifts.
Because make no mistake, this podcast is a sticky delight. So tune in, surrender, let the joy take the reins in this gooey dominion. Forget all your pains. Great Hang isn't just funny, it's pure podcast art, a seductive concoction to steal your heart.
Wow.
What a wonderful poem.
Do you think he fucking ended up on a stage after walking in through a door?
Yeah, my name's Diggy Lifts, and I'm here to say I like to nut in a podcast way.
Tim. Truly brutal 80s flow. Truly terrible.
I rip, I rap, I piss, I crap. All right, well, that was pretty good. All right, but of course,
Also, I just want to point out you said cuz as though he meant because. He said cuz, like bro.
Well, I didn't realize it was like a poem till halfway through.
That's not about the poem. That's just about you understanding the first word in the thing.
Well, I didn't understand it.
Okay.
But we also go, Myka, you know we go on YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you're watching if you're watching this on YouTube, you got to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so that we can get to 1,000 subscribers so that we can get monetized and then quickly demonetized. So that's the goal for 2025 is demonetization.
Right. That would be a win for us.
That would be another win for the toe. So here we go. We got to read the comments. If you leave a comment, we will read it. Seth Miller says, you guys wouldn't believe how much I came during this podcast. Nice. Once again, I have painted the walls white in a white room with nut painting. Fuck. I'm off on my singing today. Luis Gomez makes me very uncomfortable.
Is that his screen name?
No, this is just, I think, this is also what Seth wrote.
Oh. I was like, because that's a fucking killer username.
But Zach fucking rules. I would love to see him on the pod again.
Yeah, Zach's
I'm
great.
also still waiting for David Drake's debut on the pod, DNA Warrior for Life. It's hard to get Dave because he lives in New Jersey with his family.
And he quit comedy.
And he's kind of taking a step back for the moment. But if we can get him, we will. We love Dave. Saddest, funniest man I know.
Yeah.
God, there's no one sadder. Ryan Cosman, to honor the weirdness of the Jersey drones, the Great Hank podcast could have a segment that brings in a blindfolded remote viewer and has them tattoo a possible inspired message on a willing participant or fan of the show. We should start doing that. We should bring in
tattoos?
No, remote viewers and like weird like tarot card people, stuff like that.
Well, one of the goals we have for 2025 is to bring in new kinds of guests onto the pod, people who don't understand that this is comedy who will get even more weirded out.
Yeah, so we're going to try. So remote viewer would probably be good. That could be a good thing to do. Thank you, Ryan Cosman, who I think has written in before, but I don't know if writes in every week. I think this one's a new one. Key Kim says, no way, bro. You always kill it on Lewis and Zach.
Hell yeah.
Because I was saying I was off. Hugheson says, I hope you enjoy your holiday. I hope your holidays are sticky. Hashtag Goo Gang.
Hell yeah, they were. I used up a lot of tissues, I'll just say that.
Dear Lord. Alex says, Myka going full Facebook boomer mode is genuinely upsetting.
Full Facebook boomer mode? What did I say?
About the drones and the nuke sniffing and being like, we need to move to the middle of the country.
Don't blame me. Blame Tim Dillon for fucking calling me every 5 minutes telling me they're looking for nukes.
And then buying a t-shirt that says, don't tread on me. My body, my choice, and it's a baby holding two guns.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good shirt. What a shirt that says, my body, my choice. It's a baby that has a rip and a rhyme. A rhyme and a crap. It's a
oh my god. Damn, it was funny. Now I'm upset.
American flag headband.
Dear Lord.
It's got an American flag headband
on.
on.
What the fuck? You made us wait for that?
And it's holding two guns and it says, I have the right to choose to shoot you in the mouth or something.
All right, okay, keep going.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah.
Dire Badger says, I guess Tim is Fian's new dog walker after Derek Drescher let it tear out another dog's eyeball. That dog's a menace. Dire Badger, that's fucked up. Mabel is a nice dog that's not allowed to hang out with other dogs, but she's a nice big sweetheart.
Also, in defense of Mabel, it tore out a fucking pug's eye. Like, those things pop out.
Yeah, that's true. You can kind of just push their head and they can pop back out.
Like, you fucking do one of these on the top of its skull and they're like, boing, 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 boing.
But Mabel's a little sweetie and I love her, but...
Mabel. I'm fucking menace.
Blake D says, Jesus Christ, Timbo, love you and all, but for the love of God, please get a windscreen for your mic. The mouth-breathing Albanian, signed every headphone listener. I did a different setup today. I hope I re-listened back and I was like, holy shit. This man is right. Blake D, I was breathing into the mic too damn much. I sounded like...
This from the man who yells at me about my mic etiquette all the time, but I'm not doing this. Or aside, you could not invest in a windscreen and instead just take the stairs.
Either one probably works. I think a windscreen is cheaper. But Blake D, hopefully this setup is a little bit better today and there's not as much breathing into the mic. I did my best. And I took your note and I went and worked with it. So there we go. But I didn't buy any windscreens. DJ Scab says, you could tell she was trying to like the intro, trying hard, but by the third hang, you could almost feel her repulsion. This show has quickly ascended into my top 5 podcast broadcasts. Top 4 even. Holy shit.
Hell yeah. Who did we edge out?
Oh, I don't know. And if you're edging right now, I hope you finish. Stay safe out there. Alien bang emoji. Alien bang emoji. P.S. My chair feels all wet and greasy for some reason.
Hell yeah.
Hashtag Goo Gang.
It's from the jizz.
Seahawks says, oh, it is?
The jism. Remember how it's actually short for jism? Nobody ever talks about how jizz is short for jism anymore.
And nobody ever talks about how scumbag is actually a term for condoms.
Oh, yeah. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And scum is actually short for scum.
Really?
Yeah. Scumbag is what they call it. You put your scum in the bag.
That's cool.
Seahawks says, Myka, all Tim has is the segment structure, and a 6-minute story segment is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But we should have another Tim story time. Oh. Berserk for Soul says, Tim, I think it's about time in the stage of your relationship.
Oh my God, if you tell him to kill himself, I will fucking riot.
That you introduce Myka to the Beyblades anime. It will answer all of her questions. The Beyblades anime is fucking insane.
We will not be doing that, but thank you for your comment.
New Jersey Greg says, great ending to your play, Tim. Suck it, M. Night Shyamalan. I hope you two were on time for the movies to see Maria Menounos. We only got to see a little bit of Maria Menounos. We got to see her at the end, and she was plugging her podcast before the movie.
We saw both Menounos, though. Don't worry.
In the Nuvi segment, and the movie was good. If you guys want to see a Latvian animated film with absolutely no dialogue, that's all about a black little toey out surviving in the wilderness, and Myka had tears in her eyes the entire movie. It was flow. It was really good. Kyle Park said, outstanding episode relating hard to Myka's generalized anxiety. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle Parks. Wilford Padua's other #1 fan said, Fox and Timbo, get on Rocket Ship Dynamite. It would be a legendary episode.
What's that?
I said, tell dumb Toby. That's stupid Toby's.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
And then Alan Thick Dick said first, suck it.
Hell yeah, Alan Thick Dick. Are we through?
Yeah, so
Thanks for the comments, everybody.
Everybody comment on Toby McMullen's Rocket Ship Dynamite stuff that you want us on there, and they will probably have us on. And actually, target Tucker Brookshire more than Toby because he seems to be the weak link in the two of them. All right.
I mean, I see Tucker at least 2 times a week walking around Bushwick.
Yeah, he's always around.
Not to dox him, but I fucking pass that motherfucker. It's like between him and me, it's like who's on the streets more. It's hard to tell. We're out there.
All right, everyone. It is now time for my 3-page play, even though it's not even called that anymore. It's Tim's play. And it might be a little bit of a topical play that we might have already gotten into today.
Oh, the drones?
Let's check it out. All right.
Oh, the post office. Okay.
We join our heroes working at the post office. Are
you trying to torture me again by doing this?
We're the workers.
Oh, okay.
Damn, Myka, you sure are a tyrant here. Damn, Myka, you sure are a tyrant here. You couldn't just accept that form. It was only a little crunched up.
The only bit of joy I have left in my life is sending people to the back of the line and watching as a piece of their soul dies.
Myka turns to the window as a customer has been standing there listening to her the entire time and hands a fully intact and perfectly filled out package retrieval form. Here's my form. I need a package that you all refuse to drop at my apartment.
Ugh, okay, let me see if we even have it. It could take a few minutes to find.
Myka slowly gets out of her chair and puts a cigarette in her mouth and walks outside to smoke. Oh my God, do you have to torture everyone? Give me that form. I'll find the package.
What, are you trying to win Employee of the Month? They know it sucks here. Chill, dude.
As Myka smokes her cigarette, she hears a bit of a clamor coming from the back of one of the USPS trucks. She slowly walks over to the truck to look inside. As she gets close, she sees something thick dripping out of the back of the truck.
What the hell? Something must have broken. This is going to be a nightmare for someone to clean up.
As Myka peers in to see what it is, she is horrified to see the feet of one of the postal workers sticking out of the back. A large hairy creature ripping away at their neck. On the creature is a Mexican flag sticker. Myka runs back into the post office.
Everyone has to leave. Get out now. There's a chupacabra and it just killed a mailman.
This is the single worst excuse I have ever heard of a postal worker trying to not do their job.
I'm serious. You got to get out of here now.
Oh, what? So you can make me go to the back of another line on a new day? No way. As the customer is talking, the chupacabra bites Myka on the neck, splashing blood all over the inside of the bulletproof glass. That's it. I'm done with the post office. No more for me. And that's the end of the play.
Hey.
That was a short one, but I wrote it as I was hosting a game show today.
I like that one because in that one, the postal worker dies.
See, I thought you would like that. I thought you would get a kick out of that part of it. And you know what? I wrote it for you because I love you. Myka, no work emails.
Grind set, mindset, baby.
It's time, Myka, to speak ill of the dead.
Yes,
oh, wait,
yes.
we haven't done any plugs.
Oh, okay. Well, you can check out my OnlyFans set. It just came out on the 30th, and that's at, I think it's on LMAOF. I don't think it's on my actual thing, but you can find me on OnlyFans at _Fox_Hole, whole spelled with a 0 to make the hole bigger. And subscribe to me, send money. I think I have to earn $1,000 to win a bonus from doing this set. So if you each fucking send me $5, I'll get there in lickety split time, and I'll share it with you guys in the form of joy.
Oh, that's nice.
Otherwise, I'm taping a set for Cracked. I was supposed to do it in December, but I had to go to Austin for something more important, and I will be doing that January 29th at the Gutter. That's a Wednesday. So come to the Gutter Bar, and you'll see me tape a Cracked set. That'll be really fun. And otherwise, just check out my socials at Myka Fox.
Nice. You can follow me, of course, at hot_comic69 on Instagram. And in February, I will be headlining the Comedy Attic, February 20th. And then the next 2 days I will be that's in Bloomington, Indiana. And then the next 2 days I will be in Indianapolis, Indiana, headlining Helium Friday and Saturday, doing the upstairs. So come to that if you are in Indiana, and if you are in near or close to historic Williamsburg, Virginia, you can come see me headline at Cozy's. And that would be March 28th and 29th. So you can check those out. Other than that, I don't really have much coming up. But check out the Patreon at patreon.com/greathang. Lots of great guests. I put it on the Patreon to have people request what guests they'd like to have on the show. So if you sign up, you can request a guest, and I will try to get them as soon as I can. Keith Malley was suggested today by Mark, so I'm going to try to get Keith Malley on the podcast.
Good, buddy.
That would be a fun one. And now it is time to speak ill of the dead. Who do you got, Myka?
Well, a historic event has happened today as the first president to die in 60 years has passed away. That's right, Jimmy Peanut Farmer Carter. I was thinking of Carver because Carver was the peanut guy, the guy who invented peanut butter.
Oh.
But also wasn't Jimmy Carter a peanut farmer?
I think he was, yeah.
So I got those. Anyway, he's fucking dead. He made it to 100. Who gives a shit? I guess he just really didn't want to, be around for the next insurrection. I don't know. You know what? Listen, the man, he tried to save Palestine. He tried to, help the American workers with the unions. He fucking failed. He failed at all of it. I mean, everyone's like, oh, what a great man. Oh, he failed. We are doomed. We're worse than we've ever been. Everyone's fighting with each other. The rich people have more money than the poor people by a wider margin than it has ever been before. He fucking beefed it, and he was alive to watch it all happen. Fuck you, Jimmy Carter. I hope when you get to hell, you see every other world leader who's beefed it too.
Damn. Nice. Yeah. Fuck you, Jimmy Carter. I hope you're in hell getting peanuts shoved up your ass by the goddamn devil. All right. And now I'd like to talk shit about Cristobal Balenciaga.
Oh, the designer?
Yes. Your clothes fucking suck shit. And also, I think they're tacky and lame, and they cost a fucking shit ton. And then you do like child porn commercials. We don't like that. As much as Myka says I do like it, I actually don't. And this is me proving that I don't like that. And I think it's actually really bad. And you should never make commercials like that again. Thank you. And I rest my case. And I hope you're in the fucking hell getting butt fucked by the damn devil.
You know, his designs do fucking suck shit. They're like straight up rags. They're like, you want to spend $5,000 to look like you're homeless? No, that is literally the plot point of Zoolander, you fucking moron. I hope you're having rags shoved up your ass by the devil.
Yeah. Yes. And I hope the devil's slamming some blue steel in your ass, you piece of shit.
That's right.
But yeah, Balenciaga I think sucks. I don't understand why it's popular. I guess just because it's a name and it costs a lot of money. But that's it. Cristobal Balenciaga, fuck you. You probably also had slave labor since you died in 1972.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it.
All right.
That's the show. That's a motherfucking show, motherfucker. What do you think about that, goddammit?
I think it's time for sign-offs, Tim.
It is time for sign-offs. Okay, good. I was making sure my computer didn't freeze. I was like, this motherfucker far too new to freeze.
Yeah.
Oh. Ice to meet you.
Oh, Tim.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I know. Signing off. Tim's like, I want to do the last sign-off, so I'll just annoy Myka until she starts. I'm fucking on to your shit. 2025 has changed nothing. Signing off, it is I, your 2025 queen. Bow down before me and send me all your cash, you little fucking wormy pigs.
Whoa.
A lot of you are fucking losers who don't deserve the money you have, so just fucking Venmo me at Myka-Fox. I'll fucking find good use to that money.
Myka has been talking to too many men on OnlyFans.
But I fucking love you all. Thank you guys so much for joining us for 2024. We've got big things coming for 2025. I feel like, go down with the ship. Like, we're all going to die this year and just hang out with us while we do it. I love to have you here. It's me, Toey's mom, Tim's girlfriend, and your friend and podcast host, Myka Fox.
And it is I, a man who couldn't disagree with Myka more. We're all going to live forever. But I do love you all, and thank you all for listening in 2024. And we hope that you stick with us in 2025. We can't wait to see what this year brings. And let's reach that goal of 1,000 subscribers so that we can get demonetized. And, of course, I am your Patreon dad, patreon.com/great hang your free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Oh, bye. I hope you guys have
nope.
no.
The end.